Hi there, these are my predictions for the Sunburn 2 warm-up card and then the Sunburn 2 main card both days. Thought doing a prediction vlog would be pretty interesting, so everyone else seems to be doing one, so let's get to it. Diss track vs Raws. Haven't seen a lot of Raws minus the freestyle battle. Seems like he could be really funny. I've heard decent things from him in terms of him being a rapper, but I think Diss track's going to take it because he's actually had battles. And yeah, Diss track's just one of the best tryouts of the year, so I think he could he'll probably take that. Rob Wilson vs Hyphen. I'm gonna give it a Hyphen because Rob saw a problem with Rob takes himself a bit too serious sometimes. I think I'll play against him, against someone like Hyphen, so I think Hyphen will take that. Bizzo vs LS Dean, aka the rapper formerly known as Dean, of the non-Danny Jack variety. Bizzo's been killing it with his writing recently. His performance he's gotten a lot better as well. He's actually become more interesting to actually watch him rap. And LS Dean's a good writer as well, but I think Bizzo will probably take it. The only thing I could play against Bizzo is if he stumbles or chokes, but I think Bizzo's got that. Frankie Fraser vs JB. That's a tough one to call. I think probably give it a Frankie, but I think it could go either way. Both are really good writers. JB's been killing it recently in terms of his battles. Recently performed in Amsterdam as well. So I think he could. That could be an interesting battle. But I'm gonna give it Frankie Fraser for now. But I think could go 2-1 either way. Big Daddy Bleach vs Deep Throat Thug. Deep Throat Thug's probably got this easily. It's really funny, quite clever. But Big Daddy Bleach is a good example, I think, of shock value for the sake of shock value and it not going anywhere, as opposed to someone like Enigma who can shock you and use it to make a point. So I think unless Big Daddy Bleach bites their head off of Bamalam or tries to rip Calamine in half, I don't think it will. Deep Throat Thug's got this easily. Bleak vs Amity. Gonna give it Amity because I don't want to see any filler sorcery bars. To be honest, I think Bleak's one of them dudes his retirement wasn't really a big issue, so I think he should just Amity should take that pretty easily. Danny Jack and CBG vs Camouflage Children. Camouflage Children includes former Don't Flop rapper Press One, who recently returned to battling after quite a lengthy gap against Crafty, which he proved to actually be despite a long gap, he's still pretty good. So I think that'll be interesting. Rapping with someone he makes music with could be an advantage in terms of his performance. But Danny Jack and CBG really good writers, pretty funny guys when they want to be. But so I think they're a bit more complete in terms of the actual battlers. As actual battlers, so I think Danny Jack and CBG will take that one. That's the warm-up card. So the main card on day one, we have Wilsey vs J90. Wilsey has gotten a lot better, I think. He's starting to show himself as a good writer. J90 we haven't seen in a while, so I don't know how he's going to come back to battling, but I think Wilsey will probably take this. Briggsy vs Koj. Everyone's sort of fucked up. Koj's it seems like everyone's doing everything to stop Koj from having a chance, but I think Koj will take it. Just he's sort of a bit more consistent with his writing, and I think his punchlines are a little bit better. But Briggsy's proven Briggsy could surprise everyone and make this interesting, but I think I'm going to say Koj for now. Heretic vs Stowaway. Stowaway, another sort of Don't Feel guy we don't see as much anymore. Last battle was he battled last year against Harry Baker and Pedro, which he surprisingly won the Harry Baker battle after a lengthy gap. So quite interested to see how that goes. But I think I'm probably going to give it to Heretic because I think Heretic has that ability to kind of just take angles that have he's one of these he's very clever in breaking down people and like clowning their sort of habits and style of rapping. But I think he also can take like the angles that have already been used and use them to greater effect, like, and perfect them, like against Danny Jack. He took the whole choking angle and made it a lot more, did it a lot better than everyone else has beforehand. So I think I'm gonna give that to Heretic. Double L vs. the Rappers. Can't wait to see that battle. Bit of a styles clash. Double L has proven himself to be a guy like very well rounded in terms of his humor and like his punchlines and like rapping ability, but I think Adams can break down a style very well when he needs to, like against how he did against Most Prob in his third. But gonna give it to and the Rapper, but it will be a close match, I think. That could come down to style preference. Impact versus Flex Digits. It's cool to see Flex Digits back. Hasn't battled for a while. Last battle was against him against Indistinction, which I think was a good battle. But I think Impact, the way he's been sort of battling recently, and like his battles in Don't Flop USA, I think he could probably take that, but that'll be a close battle. So I'm gonna say Impact for now. Big J and Lefty versus Matter and P Soldier. I don't see Matter and P Soldier as a team. Matter's style was always seemed to be a bit more rapid and in your face, whereas P Soldier's a lot more laid back and sort of slow with the his Yardy sort of style. But I think BJ and Lefty are more. They're both really funny. Gonna give it to BJ and Lefty, but I can't wait to see P Soldier's Yardy against Big J's Rasta. Like, that's going to be ridiculous if that happens. Wizard vs. Ogmios. Gonna give it to Og, because I think he'll do similar to what he did against O'Shea, where he like kind of clowned the older style of Wizard, like in terms of like the humor of it. But Wizard could like potentially just go like kind of like the way that he did against Shovel T Amalo when he battled with Scissors. I think he could just sort of embrace his style so much that you can't clown it. But I think Og will take it for now. Milo vs Pedro is one of them battles I don't think you can call, just because such a odd styles clashing. Pedro has the tendency just to go crazy with the freestyles, and Milo very funny, can sort of clown on a person, but don't know if you can call that one. It's pretty crazy battle. And main event of this card of the day one, Tony D vs Raptor, which I think Raptor's been killing it recently. Like, Raptor's insane, but I think Tony D will do similar to what he kind of did against like Yunnan, where his sort of laid back style will kind of may counteract Raptor, and I think Tony will probably take that. But I think Raptor will make it really close, and it could go Raptor, like, depending on preference. But I think I'm going to say Tony D for now. Day 2 of the main card, we have J Red versus Liv Winter. J Red is so funny. I think we'll probably take that because Liv's second battle against Crafties showed that she kind of didn't show anything different or like as impressive as funny as her first battle. So I think unless she changes something, I think J Red's got this pretty easily. J Dillon vs Ren DMC, both really weird, off kilter, kind of funny dudes. Like, very under the radar though. Like, I think they are so funny, and like they still have not a lot of people still call into that hype. So I think I'm hoping this battle will get a lot of people like watching these two guys. I think I'm gonna give it J Dillon, because J Dillon's just been so much more funnier than a lot of these dudes recently. But Ren's very good, so it could be close. Jay Short vs Crafty. I'm gonna give it Crafty. Jay Short has been putting in a lot of work. His battles against Dots and Villain, his Dots battle showed how good he is in terms like as a freestyler. Like, he's up there as a freestyle battler, and his writing's got a lot better. Like, you know, he showed against Villain that he can sort of be on par with the good writers, but I think Crafty's writing is really good, so I'm gonna give it to Crafty. But yeah, it's gonna be a good battle. Shockster vs Kid Verbal is gonna be insane. Like, I can't wait for that battle. Kid Verbal's been one of the better new guys that sort of come out of the last a couple of the last year, like end of 2014. But his breath is sort of the way how rapid his rapping is. He still kind of has a tendency to stumble a lot, and I think that could play against him because he may like losing his place and stuff. And Shox seems so composed when he raps. I think that could play against Kid Verbal and like will be to Shox's favour that he just sort of composes himself a lot more and shows himself to be a better battler. So I'm gonna give it to Shox the Rebel right now. Will be a good battle though. Bruce vs Peace Soldier. Can't really call this. I'm gonna say Peace Soldier because I think he may just clown Bruce Lee, but it could be. Yeah, it could be decent either way. Archaic vs Tally. I really like Tally. I think his style is just. He's a really good writer. But I like his Gemini battle. I think was really good. 40 beat talks. I'm not a big fan of Archaic. I know a lot of people are, but I'm not a big fan of Arc. So I'm gonna say Tally. If he sort of has the sort of great writing that he did against Gemini, but I think if Arc is really punchliney, he may sort of counteract a lot of Tally's setups and stuff, because it will just be so much more on point with the punchlines. But I'm gonna say Tally for now. Soul Jitsu vs. Juan, both really funny guys. Kind of both know to clown each other, so that's kind of a weird one. I think Juan's been a bit more consistent in terms of how funny he is, so I'm gonna say Juan for now. But it'll be a close battle, I think, and Soul Jitsu may take it. Pamphlet vs. Harry Baker. Always cool to see Pamphlet back, but I think Pamphlet's really funny, but I think Harry Baker is his style of humour is a lot more clever, and I think could sort of I think Harry could take that based on his writing and his jokes. And the main event of this card is Shuffle T vs Unanimous, the main event of day 2. Crazy, again, a weird styles contrast, but in like Shuffle T's tendency to clown people and really break down people. Like, he's probably one of the best like breaking a person down and clowning them. It's ridiculous. Like, we've seen against guys like Anton Murphy, like how he can just sort of destroy a character, and I think Yunan is a lot easier to do that to. So it may mean you now have to change a lot of stuff, but the thing of it is, Yunan can be, when he's on point and just like his battle against Archaic and Jeff Price, he has shown that when he is just Yunan, he's just, you can't, it doesn't matter how much you try and clown or break that style down, like, if he's on point and out rapping you, you can't beat him. But I'm going to say Shuffle T for now, because Yunan hasn't been like that recently, but I think if he does sort of step back on form, he could make it a lot more debatable than I think a lot of people are giving him credit for. But I think Shuffle T for now. And that's my prediction vlog. Thanks for watching. If you agree, have anything you want to, if you have an opinion, please let me know. If you disagree with me, explain why. And thanks a lot.